Cast Bishop of Wings. Make a token. Good game. This might be what you hear when the game ends. But what's actually going on behind the scenes? Welcome back to Better Know a Combo, brought to you by the Spike Feeders. So how does it work? Great question. For the purpose of this video, I'll be using Goblin Bombardment as a sacrifice outlet, but you can use just about any free sack outlet. Viscera Seer, Phyrexian or Ashnod's Altar, Blasting Station, take your pick. As long as the activated ability doesn't cost anything beyond sacrificing a creature. With my sack outlet and Divine Visitation in play, I'll cast Bishop of Wings. Once everything's on the battlefield, I'll make a token. Any token will do here. Divine Visitation replaces this token with a 4/4 White Angel, which I'll sacrifice to my sack outlet. When the Angel token dies, Bishop of Wings' second ability triggers and attempts to make a 1/1 White Spirit token. Divine Visitation will replace it with a 4/4 White Angel, and we're back to where we started. You can use this to trigger enters the battlefield or dies triggers repeatedly, or take advantage of whatever your sack outlet will do for you. I chose Goblin Bombardment because it does damage to any target, so I can use this combo to destroy any creatures and planeswalkers on the board before I have to target my opponents, and win the game. This sounds pretty awesome, but how can people interact? Let's take a look at the original description of the combo and talk about the ways you can disrupt what I'm doing at the times you receive priority. The three main pieces of this combo are Bishop of Wings, Divine Visitation, and the Sacrifice Outlet. I'm going to assume, just for sake of argument, that the two enchantments are already in play when I cast the Bishop, but I could cast them in any order, so countering or destroying any of the pieces before all three are in play is your best bet. Next, I'll make a token. This is another opportunity to deal with either enchantment or the Bishop, but dealing with the token is going to depend on how it's being made. If it's being created like a spell, like Lingering Souls, you can always counter the souls. And if it's a trigger or activated ability like you see on Slimefoot the Stowaway or Kired, Conclave Exile, you'll need more narrow counter magic, like Nimble Obstructionist. Now that my 4/4 Angel is in play, I'll sacrifice it to Goblin Bombardment, which triggers Bishop of Wings' second ability. You'll notice that both things are on the stack here, but if my sack outlet is a mana ability like Ashnod's or Phyrexian Altar, that effect will resolve immediately, and you'll only have Bishop of Wings' ability to respond to. This will mean that Trick Bind will shut down Goblin Bombardment for the rest of the turn. But you'll only be able to deal with the Bishop's trigger if I'm using an altar. This might stop me, but if I can make another token, I'll be able to spin up the combo again once the stack is empty. Once the Bishop's trigger resolves, the first iteration of the loop is done, and I'm ready to go again. So what if you're not playing reactive spells like that? Well, honestly, prevention is going to be the best medicine. These are just a few of the cards that will shut them down. Normally when you're staring down a creature-based combo, this is where I talk about Humility. Fortunately for us, this combo is no exception, and Humility will remove the Bishop's triggered abilities, stopping the combo in its tracks. If you're not playing Humility, you can do a pretty good impression of it with Dress Down from Modern Horizons 2. I love this card so much. Next up, anything that prevents dies triggers from happening will do a great job of shutting this combo down as well. Break out your Hushbringers, folks. There's also a number of cards that make activated abilities more difficult to activate, like Suppression Field, Null Rod, and Angel of Jubilation. The one you choose is going to vary pretty drastically based on which sack outlet your opponents are using, so be careful trying to tech into this one. That just about does it for this episode of Better Know a Combo. If you have a combo you'd like to see explained, make sure you let us know in the comments below. We'll catch you next time.
Hey, thank you for checking out the Spike Feeders on YouTube. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button before you close the window, or you can click on this link to check out our other great videos.